Well, we've decided to open school. And I guess that begs the question, now what? What do we do? As teachers, preparing for a new year, what do we do? I think that it is imperative that we all, including me, put as much information online as possible. Whether we're going to be in class or whether we're going to be at home, whether we're going to be working in a yellow framework or a red framework, it's going to be imperative that we have planned ahead and put as much product as we can online so that students can access it at any time. And if you decide to make videos for high school students, I would strongly suggest that you make them shorter than 10 minutes. Because even videos that are online on YouTube, even the most engaging people, YouTube stars, rarely get people to watch all of their video if it's longer than 10 or 12 minutes. They just won't. So, information online, videos short. Make 2. Doesn't cost you any extra. The key here is to prepare for closing. It is quite possible that we will open up on the very first day, and a week later cases skyrocket, or 2 weeks later cases skyrocket, and we shut down and go home. Be prepared. I would also recommend that, especially for middle school and high school students, that we put as much COVID-19 material into our lessons as we can. Get kids to do the research, get them to read about what's going on, get them to be informed, more informed than they're getting on Facebook or Twitter or TikTok. So build that in for students to look at scientific materials. I would also recommend that you go ahead and require students, if that's what you need to do, require them to wear masks in your classroom. There is a small caveat, I think, in the Knox County Schools opening guidelines, that if students are going to be able to socially distance from one another, masks may not be mandatory. You can go ahead and make that mandatory in your class, but I would suggest that you build that into your course syllabus. Get a parent to sign off on your syllabus. They have read the syllabus. They understand that you are going to expect their student to wear a mask in your class all of the time. I would also encourage you in the process to teach your children how to properly wear a mask, how to properly wash their hands, how to properly maintain social distancing. Teach them that it is not okay for their nose to stick out of their mask, that everything has to be covered, because they're not getting that message. All you have to do is walk through the local Walmart or the local Kroger store and you will see that the adults are not sending that message. I think it's probably also a very good idea that no matter what LMS you use, we use Canvas in our district, but whatever LMS you use, require your students to turn on notifications. Require them to be notified when you change things online, especially if we wind up closing and going home. I would also highly encourage you to get all parents, as many as possible, logged into their students' LMS account and notifications turned on to them as well, so that when a new assignment is given, the parents know it's coming and the parents can see when the due date is, and the parents can help be an advocate for you to get the work done. And above all, no matter what happens, communicate, 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 and then when you're done communicating, think about how you can communicate some more. Do not leave things to chance. Over communicate when necessary. Tell parents what's happening. Tell students what's happening. Tell me what's happening if you're in my SLC. Those are just a few things. Who knows what's going to happen this year? Who knows? We may wind up being in school every day all year long. Great. We may go home 3 days after we start. We'll be prepared. Make sure you are prepared. Even if it's just uploading PDF files so that students have something they can look at home, or if it's uploading websites for kids to go to, or it's videos that you've recorded, whatever, make it available to them in the easiest way possible so that they can get to it on their device that the school is providing. Until next time, let's prepare.